VLOGMAS. I have been just sitting around the house a lot today. I was watching a live stream, and if you would like to become a YouTuber, I have someone that I think you would love listening to. He's so motivational. I still gain so much from him. Even though he's a much newer YouTuber than I am, but I gain a lot from watching his channel. And so right away, I just want to link him in my description box below and share his channel with you. It's Rob the Merry Timer. And he's just like a breath of fresh air. And sometimes when I'm struggling with certain feelings about different things, it's so helpful to listen to him. And I think that sometimes we need that, just like many of you come to my channel for a little bit of motivation when it comes to housekeeping or, you know, taking care of your family, etc. Then it's good to have those coaches, I think. And so I just gain a lot from him. And if starting a YouTube channel is a goal of yours within now or between now and next year, I hope that you will listen to him because he has such great wisdom to share with you. So it was kind of a change of pace today. I feel like I've kind of relaxed a lot today. I have the vet to go to. I have to take all the dogs there today. So this is in Cedar City. I have yet to change our vet. And after this visit, after these shots that they're going to get, I'm definitely going to change our vet to where we are now, because, you know, I don't want to have to travel all the time to get such care. But they've been great while we were in Cedar City. And now it's time for someone new. So what I wanted to do was not a real deep clean of anything. I just wanted to straighten things up before I left the house. I'm not going to be home until later this evening, like maybe around dinner time. And then after that, I wanted to go for a walk with my stepmom. So I want to share with you just kind of what I do. I have my stuff together right now that I'm going to be taking with me, but I want to turn you around here to share with you our mudroom area. So this tends to be the place where everything builds up. All the shoes get left here, and these drawers down below are for all of the kids' shoes. And they each have a locker here, which is so nice. And you know, this one is also used for shoes, like bigger shoes, and mail for the previous owners, which is something I still need to do. I still need to take the mail to their house. I'm going to make that a goal tomorrow to do that, not today. Today I have to take the dogs to the vet, as I said, but I have their leashes right here. So I'll be taking them pretty soon. And then I need to stop by one of my daughter's schools to take care of some things before I go. If I'm not able to get that done today, I'll just make that a goal tomorrow. But Jorge's received a couple of packages. He got this food processor, and we've never had a food processor before. So he got that, and I don't know what's in the other box, but it's like if you don't have a spot for all of these things to go or just to sit for a little while, it can start to take over the house with everything. So that's kind of what I shared in the beginning of the video. It was the shoes everywhere, the dog toys, all of that stuff. And at times it can feel like the house is a disaster, right? But it's really just a few things. But staying on top of it every day is important so that it doesn't get out of hand. It doesn't get to the point of being so overwhelming. And just doing this little bit, okay, doing this little bit around the house makes the biggest difference to me. Even though the kids are going to come home from school, it'll probably get, messed up anyway within the time I leave and come back. But for myself, for my sanity, it feels good just to have taken care of those few things. And it kind of allows everyone to know that, you know, we don't just throw everything around. They will throw things around, okay? But it's not a way that it's going to remain. And whenever I do ask the kids to pick things up, they do, okay? But if it were just up to them, when they come home, they just leave their shoes wherever. They, you know, leave stuff and forget about it. It's just the way of things. And I don't think that that will change until they get their own place. All the years that I have been teaching, training, I just don't think that it matters. So, but one day, and I was told by someone in the comments, one day, they will. One day when they have their own homes, not to worry about it, you know, all the things that you taught them, it will stick at some point. So there is hope, okay? All of that to say, I am ready to go now, and I feel good about leaving, because for a second I was thinking, you know what? This is just gonna, all of this stuff that I am picking up is going to be back here as soon as I get home. I'm not even going to be home to enjoy the cleanliness. But there is something about having that discipline to tidy things up. Tidy things up at least once a day, especially before you go somewhere, because it's a good discipline to have, even if others aren't doing that, even if others aren't holding to that, because it really does make it less of a burden later on. Like tomorrow, for instance, when I come out here in the morning, it will be a little less because I picked up the 5 things. Okay, so just imagine that. Imagine if you don't do it every day, all the things that start to accumulate, and you set a tone that that is okay in your household to just leave things around all the time. It will accumulate very fast, but I don't have to tell you that. I know you know that. So just a little bit of, you know, a little bit of motivation that before you leave the house, just leave it to where your future self will thank you. Request that everybody, you know, do their part, but don't be surprised if they don't. That's, you know, it's, when I think of it along those lines, I don't get as worked up most of the time. There's like one day a month where, oh, I'll get worked up. I will. But I try to prepare everybody for that every other day of the month. So, can they blame me? I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, hopefully I'm not looking as tired today. Someone said that in the comments. You look so tired every day. Well, that's because I am. Because I'm doing a video every day. So we're going to try to not look tired, but if I look tired, it's because I am tired, right? That, and I have not been doing a great job of watching what I eat, and it's getting the best of me right now. It really is. And I need to make some changes just for health purposes and whatnot. It's difficult. And those of you who are right along with me understand. But I also know that, you know, certain foods really just puff me up a lot. And I think that it contributes to me looking pretty tired. So I do have some goals, but I will say that there are some things that I struggle with. And I know many of you are as well, especially around this time of year. We're struggling sometimes, you know, because all the cookies look so good. Yes, they do. I only have one left. One raspberry almond thumbprint cookie left. Oh, speaking of recipes, I spent time today. Let me see if I could set you right here. I spent some time today putting a couple more recipes into my binder. I'm getting really excited about this binder, if you can't tell, but it takes some time to sit there and, you know, type things out and whatnot. So I told myself I will try to do just a couple every day. Well, today I did 3, but I did my family's white chili recipe that we love to eat on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, depending what day or time we get together. It includes salsa verde, which I ended up putting on 2 different pages. And my dad always does this whole calculator thing for, you know, however many servings we're going to be doing. So he has the recipe, and he changes it depending on how many people are going to be there. So I just made it for 16, and I think that I will share it with you for 16 servings. Maybe I'll also ask him for one, you know, to tailor it for maybe 6 servings or something like that. But this is great for when you have a lot of people coming over, if you kind of throw a party. So that's something I added in there. And then I also did the same day sourdough bowl. Is that how you say it? Bowl? Because they said it's like pool. Bool. That's such a weird name to me. Anyway, I put the sourdough one in here, and now I'm going to be ready to share it with you because it works out so well, and I've tested it out. But don't share a recipe unless you test it out and you make sure that it is good. So I look forward to sharing that with you too. I'm going to put, I think I will put my recipes over on Patreon. So if there are different recipes that you would like, I will put it over there. And someone did ask about a recipe book possibly for 2026, so we will just have to see. But anyway, I need to get going. Yes, I have about an hour until I really have to leave to go to Cedar. So I'm going to take care of that little errand at my daughter's school. Then I need to come back here and get the dogs because I can't leave them in the car when I go. And I mean, I could technically, but I don't want to. There is a dog mode in the car, but won't do that. And I put my hair up today, half up, half down. I also curled it. I don't like the way that it turned out, but you know, that's fine. It's up, and then I don't have to think about it anymore. All right, so I feel like today I've just been procrastinating a lot. And maybe that's why I watched a whole 2-hour long live stream, but it was also fun to participate. I don't ever really do that, and so that was a little different, but interactive, and it was nice to do. But I kind of feel like I've been procrastinating. Oh, and something else about the mudroom section. What I really love about that section is that all the kids have a locker, and so if there are things out here that are theirs, like for instance, if I'm home, I don't want to see everybody's stuff out, right? It's much easier for me because I don't want to see it. So I will put their things in their lockers, and then if they ever have a question about where something was, they know that if I ended up having to pick it up, I just put it in their locker for them. And then I do have days where, like recently, I just said, okay, today you guys need to clean out your lockers. Take all your stuff, put it in your room. That way, otherwise, stuff will just get jam-packed in there, and they, you know, won't even care to take it out. So I do have days where I ask them to remove their items and just to put their stuff away. But ultimately, however they really want to keep their locker, that's up to them. But it's just nice to have a dedicated place for them to be able to put their things, or for me, if I come across it in, you know, out here in the community spaces, I can just put them over there, and then I don't have to worry about forgetting where I put it. And yeah, I would say that that's been such a wonderful space, and I think every house deserves a mudroom of sorts, just a place where everybody can have their stuff. And then the great thing too is that I'm not having to go up and down the stairs, because I don't do that, okay? I don't have to go up and down the stairs to put their stuff in their room. They can deal with it, you know, when they get home. So, okay, enough procrastinating. I am headed to the school and then to the vet, which will be a nice ride, and I look forward to listening to something on the way, on the drive there. That is one of the things that I love so much about traveling, back to Cedar is just listening to something and, you know, gaining some knowledge or just catching up with someone else, something like that. I did try calling my mom today, but she did not answer me, and she hasn't even called me back yet. I'm gonna tell her when she calls me, I'm gonna say, you never call, you never write.
They're funny. Where's Lady?
Right here.
Tommy! Thomas! Thomas! Oh, you good boy.
I need that other thing up. Huh? Oh, what? It's a crane. Excited to get your shots? Fawn, you want to get your shots? So nervous. So nervous. It's time to go for a walk. So this is my outfit. I know, shocking, right? Me and that's okay though. I have 2 layers on under here, 2 layers on under here. I'm ready for the cold, and stepmom and my baby sister, so I will be back and then I will show you what I got from TJ Maxx. I got a few things for the girls while I was there too for their Christmas presents, but of course I can't share that just in case they end up watching a video or something. So anyway, here's an ornament. I think this will be the ornament that I will give, and look at that, it has a little charm at the bottom. And one of the things that everyone's kind of been doing for the past couple of years has been including a little gift with it. So I thought this Be Still and Know That I Am God little notebook was something that would be nice to include in it, and it has a lot of different verses at the top, and then it has this little charm bookmark, which is nice. Then there's this She Is Strong, Proverbs 17:25 mug. This mug, I was really drawn to this mug. I liked the print on it, but I really liked the charm. I wanted to put something like this on my purse, and I did. I bought 2 of these because my daughter really loved this charm too. So what I think we're going to do, I got 2 of these, so we will put one of them, just the mug though, in each of the gift bags or whatever it is that I use to wrap the ornaments. And all 3 of my girls are going to be going. So we are going to break these up, and each of them can give one of these ornaments, one of these nutcracker ornaments. And then I'm going to take this apart, and so there will be a mug in each of their ornament gifts. And there's also these little bookmarkers, Be Still, Pray, and Faith, and I think that that would be cute to add to each of the mugs too. So just a cute little gift, a mug for each, and then this will be mine that I will bring. So then I also got this beautiful wrapping paper. I wanted to do, you know, 3 different designs, something dark, something light, and then just another pattern that wasn't trees or, you know, floral. And that's why I got those. So that's a nice mix. Plus I also have some boxes under the tree, 3 boxes, different sizes that are also a green and gold. And that will kind of be like the 4th design, if you will. But these wrapping paper rolls, a lot of them they have quite a bit in them. And then there were some that were really thick, but this should be enough. It will last for years, I'm sure. So I am very excited to start wrapping presents and putting them under the tree. But that's my little haul that I can share with you. And I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.
Welcome to Inspired by Nikki. On today's episode, starting a fire.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Starting a fire.
You shouldn't have. Woo! Very nice.
I used to chop wood for hours.
Hours. And this is pretty warm, right? I mean, not like a fire,
It
but